What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about a fast level up method in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. I haven't done these videos in a while simply because I've been in a blind rage because my community has been completely just ignored by EA Sports. A lot of you guys have been going through the thing with the daily tracker. To my knowledge, I believe that most of my viewers that have come back with the information, your daily tracker should be tracking as of now. As far as those of you guys that missed out on the Comp Pass player because EA Sports randomly took down the solo battles, I'm trying to see if we can work something out by getting that information out there to see if we can help you guys get those players, because it's not fair if you guys are right there about to actually get it and EA Sports drops and just takes out the solo battles. And it's been happening week to week. It's been a regular occurrence. And it's starting to get a little disgusting. So I'm going to be working to try to figure out how we can rectify that situation. But as of right now, I believe that I would say 99% of you guys, your daily tracker is tracking correctly. So we're going to start to get everything rolling out. Remember, EA Sports still has to give you guys make rights for those of you guys that missed out on other XP that was, previous. So don't worry about it as far as, where I'm going with this video. If you are one of those affected about your daily tracker not tracking, although it's still going to be a situation where we have to wait for it to roll out. All right. So I'm going to give you guys the information about what's going on with Deion, and primarily what's going to happen is I'm going to let you guys see right now we're 137,000 XP away from Deion Sanders. Okay. So with that amount of XP needed, a lot of you guys are probably saying, okay, G, what's the best route? What's going on? What if I just started? Well, if you just got Madden 23 Ultimate Team and you were recommended to the channel, you're going to want to check out the Madden 23 Ultimate Team playlist and go through it to see the progression of how we've been able to do it season after season, because obviously you won't be able to get all of this XP in that limited amount of time if you just got the game. This is for players that have been playing the game since the beginning of season 2. All right. And I'm going to still give you tips on how to make sure that you're really, rallying up and tacking up that XP regardless of what you're doing. So like I said, as usual, the daily objectives are very, very important. Record 200 offensive yards, purchase a pack, complete a set, right? The stats, the daily tracker. Like I said, if you have not been, obviously tracking your dailies, EA Sports is aware. I know you guys are probably laughing like, yeah, they're aware of a lot of stuff and they ain't doing nothing, but you should be able to start to get some information about how they're going to tack on the XP to your account very, very soon. All right. So that's the main objective, because that's so much XP. But at the point that we are right now, a lot of you guys are trying to figure out where is the additional XP coming from. Well, they should be dropping a new, a new version of a promo. And remember, we were at one point able to get 4 blocks in this area. So although this says that it's going to end in 30 days, the most feared, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they have it up there so long. There's a lot that goes on with this game where you're like, what are you doing? It should be a time frame that makes sense leading up to the next promo, because I do believe that the Harvest promo will be here earlier than 30 days, which means that you would have 2 of these programs going on consecutively, and it's already enough to get something to work by itself. So I don't know why they would just keep adding it like that. But the Harvest promo will be the next promo, and there'll be obviously additional XP to be earned in that. But for now, we're going to focus in on the other additional XP that we're earning at this moment. So when you start off with the new season right now, well, the new competitive pass, this resets every 2 weeks. You're going to see that you can earn 150,000 XP. All right. So right now we've already gotten 50 out of it, but you're going to see as you go through the levels that not you're going to get that B&D 90 overall. I don't really care about that. But here goes another 25. I don't think there was anything in that one. Make sure you click down on it where you don't see anything. That's 75 right there with the other 25. And there should be one more. Okay, so there it goes right there. So that's the 100. So the total is 100, 100,000 XP. Okay, so when you start to grind for this kicker, I know, gee, it's a kicker. Like, what is EA doing? But again, a lot of you guys, we were talking about it, and it's like, we're going to get some coins from the Justin Tucker because he was a limited. So that's 350K in the bank. If you do have Justin Tucker right now, also he's 1 kick point higher. So maybe you make a longer field goal when you play someone that is a sweaty and you got to just make a field goal. But realistically speaking, though, we're going to be able to make out pretty decent if you were one of those players that did buy the Justin Tucker or you have him on your squad right now. Okay, so this XP that I just showed you is going to translate into going ahead and getting 100,000 right there. Plus, when we get the daily objective, all right, because I'm going to show you real quick right here. We need 137. We have 100 in the bank with the competitive pass, and then by the time this daily tracker updates, that's going to be another 45,000. So realistically, the only thing you should be worrying about right now is your daily objectives and how are we going to grind the competitive pass. Now, this is where the difficulty comes in because, like I said, you guys are very honest with me. You're like, yo, G, I suck at the game, and head-to-head dudes are dominating me. I don't know what to do. All right, this is what you're going to do, right? You're going to play MUT champs at random times and try to get at least 10 wins, all right? The 10 wins is going to yield you, I think it's going to yield you about like 40 or something. It's like 35 or 40 competitive points. The head-to-head seasons is actually the glitch because when it resets, right, even if you're in the lowest amount, like if you're in the lowest of lows of the, whatever category you're in, veteran, all-pro, whatever it is, you can grind out competitive head-to-head seasons or squads if you play with your friends or whatever, and it's unlimited, right, to get you up to this point when you get to 50. And that's a combination of the head-to-head and the squad seasons. I highly recommend that you guys focus in on this. If you're a real bad head-to-head player, do not elevate your level that you're in the tier. Don't leave the regular rookie or whatever. You win some games, you lose some games, whatever it is, and you just keep playing the game. Because the game itself, it's not, the better player doesn't always win. So even though you may not be a strong player, you're still going to get players that are on the similar level of you in those tiers. And I would just continue. I would focus heavily on this because solo battles alone is not enough. Also, they'll take away your solo battles randomly. Also, quick pro tip, make sure you're playing it at veteran or higher to get these bonuses. These are very, very clutch. All right, you can see right here, I'm showing you right now, this is about 80 right here with just these. Then you got the fumbles that are pretty non-existent. It's a lot of other things that go into it. But this right here is very, very important, especially for you guys that are having difficulties with the head-to-head. As you guys see that watch my video, I always max out the competitive pass because I'm pretty decent when it comes to head-to-head. That's the challenge. But MUT champs, you're gonna have to absolutely try your best to go ahead and grab the 10 wins. It is very important. I can't tell you how important that is. So no matter what you got to do, just play it. Even if you don't get the wins, try to get as many as you can because it's 2 per competitive point win. All right, you get those competitive points and they start to add up. All right, now look, some of you guys are saying, all right, G, I understand that you're telling me like if I'm not a good player, how do I stay in the same tier? All right, I didn't mean to go to solo battles right there. We're gonna back right out of that in a second, but it did update. The solo battles are back. I'm just not gonna play them right now, but I just want you guys to know that it did go down yesterday, but it's back up. Just a quick point of order. I don't know why it brought me back into that when I just scrolled down to the next thing, but whatever. All right, so right here, just really, really quickly, right? Whatever your division is, we elevate, we go down, whatever like that. If you're between pro and rookie, just keep playing the game, bro. You're going to get guys that you're going to beat on, and you're going to have to grind for it. And the only way you're going to get that XP, if you're not really good at head-to-head, is playing the squads and playing the head-to-head. So I would focus in on grinding it that way. And additionally, obviously, you would have to play every single solo battle, veteran or higher, in order to really get a lot of what EA is putting out right now to ultimately get that free deion really, really quickly. Like I said, the biggest thing about it is just understanding. Play a lot of the head-to-head mode until you max it out week to week and play every single solo battle and try to get 20 to 40 points out of the MUT champs and also the additional objectives that are at the end. I'll show you those really quickly. Those are clutch. And those happen organically by you just playing the game. So definitely focus in on what matters and, go through it so you pretty much understand what's happening because you can still see that I'm currently working on this as well. So the stats are really important as well. All right, guys, get to grinding. Let me know how close you are to deion and your MUT level. Also, if your daily tracker is tracking in the comments below. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.